The tools we use when we're on an investigation are tools that obviously were not developed for ghost hunting. Most of the tools we use were developed for the electrical field. For example, we use an electromagnetic field detector. We use a K2 meter, which is also electromagnetic field detector, but it's LED lights instead of analog. We use thermometers, we use DVR systems. This supposedly is the room they call the marble room, which I guess was supposedly a holding area where the bodies would stay nice and cool until the coroner could come and pick them up. So reportedly, they hear voices in here, see apparitions and things of that nature, so hopefully we can catch something like that.
In 1977, they added a skilled care nursing wing, and shortly after that it became a nursing home until it closed in 2004. During the time that it was the county home and through the 1930s, during the time of the Depression, there were several suicides here. From jumping off the roof, hanging themselves in their rooms, slashing their wrists. Then, while it was a nursing home, unfortunately there were patients that would die on a daily basis. Then, you know, with talking to some former employees and people that had family members that did live here, and the stories they would tell about hearing sounds at night, seeing shadows walk down the hall when there was no one there.
Wow, they're dark in there.
I'm not here to harm you. Just want to talk to you.
If you can hear us, can you knock on the wall? Can you do something to let us know that you can hear us? Hillview Manor is starting to get that reputation as one of the most haunted locations in America. And it's well deserved, because on our past investigations here, we've heard voices, which are pretty common in this place. You're gonna have to say something louder. Us two just down here to make sure, you know, nobody got locked in.
Hey guys, it's Candy. Came back to see you. You guys want to come out and talk to me? Is there anyone here with us tonight? If there's anyone here, can you make a noise?
Jimmy Snap, are you up here right now with us, Jimmy? Because if you are, all the golfers over there at the golf course, they were telling us earlier how they would like when you would come over and bring them golf balls. Can you tell me how many golf balls you found today? Did you have cherry jello or orange jello?
One instance, we actually saw a shadow move, but we didn't get it on film, so you know, we can't brag about that. And we also saw, and have it on video, a door close on its own while we were walking down the hall. And I tell you, you know, something like that is tough to, you know, it's tough to shake that feeling when you're in this building, knowing that these things happen right around you.
Just about every time we've come into this building, something that you can't explain has happened. I mean, we'd hear things on floors above us that we knew nobody was up there. On one occasion, I was on the outside perimeter. We had an active alarm, burglar alarm, and we believed that there were people inside, still in copper. So we had a crew inside, and I was on the outside perimeter. And I was watching a flashlight, it looked like, on the top story. And I'm radioing to my colleagues that whoever's in there is on the top story. They weren't on the top floor, they were on the first floor, and nobody else was in the building. We ran a dog through the building after the fact, and there was nobody else in the building.
And then One West, when I worked, we'd be in the nurse's station, and we would hear the toilets flush, and I said, let me go check, see who's out of bed. Nobody was in the One West bathroom. Then I worked activities, okay, by the chapel. So it was a beautiful Sunday, no wind, nothing. All at once, all the doors started slamming shut. I flew out of here. Well, I ran, I took off.
Former employees have told us that we have contacted that residents at the time when the place was operational would see apparitions of a little boy and actually carry on a conversation to somebody that evidently they were the only one who could see this little boy. You couple that story with the police officers and everything else we've uncovered, and it seems like a good place to investigate. If there's anybody up here with us tonight, we just want to talk to you. We just want to be your friends. We mean you no harm.